fly into Cap Haitien, you land, you can see the struggle.
I think if an organization comes to a community like Camaron where we are and just hands out things, that's nice, but it's not really the community doing it themselves.
They don't want us to just come in here and build them a well and leave. We met with some farmers in Monte Plata, Dominican Republic. You know, it took us 30 minutes walking up and down into the middle of this forest, sweating our tails off to get up to this little spot. And we get up there, it's 0.8 acres. And I'm looking around, and where is it? Because it just looks like a forest. And he stops at 2 little plants, and he says, well, there it is. And I look down, and I'm standing on a cucumber plant. And I'm standing right next to a bean sprout, and I'm looking. I know what that looks like. I know that's cucumber. I know that's beans. So, like, what's going on here? And he was explaining to me, this helps that plant grow better. This helps that have shade. The realization for me was that they had a plan going forward that they knew in their mind was going to be able to provide food for their families. What my wife and our organization, Big League Impact, what we're proud of doing is empowering the people in the local communities. And that's what Food for the Hungry is doing. They're teaching these farmers. It's not as simple as just putting a seed in the ground. There's spacing involved, there's companion plants. And so all these things work together, and they're teaching them those methods that, you know, unless you've done that years and years and years, you don't really know.
So this community didn't have water going to their houses, so people would have to walk for a certain amount of time to go find water just to do basic things like wash dishes, wash clothes, and that didn't even deal with the issue of clean water. This project really matches up with Food for the Hungry because we love to come alongside and serve with a community. We might bring some training or some engineering, and I think that's what happened with this water project, is that the community built the project, which creates such pride in them. We did this. We made water come to our house. We created clean water. And it's also the hope factor that comes to people like this when they're planning for the future. Instead of just looking at how do I feed my family today, they're looking to the future. And I think that hope and pride really brings about sustainability for a community like Camaron.
So this is our second year as a group at Big League Impact going out on a mission trip and seeing some of the work that we've been able to accomplish. We started off in the Dominican Republic this year. We got to play baseball with the kids. That's a home run. And Haiti, for where we came last year, the kids are bigger. The school has grown up. The medical clinic is completely built, finished, the emergency clinic, and the rest of it is, it looks completely different than it did last year. It's really neat to come back and see progress made. When we come here, we want to paint these stories. We want to show exactly what's going on so that we can excite people about helping other people. And so we're walking hand in hand with those people. We're trying to make their lives better, but it's enriching our lives dramatically, knowing that we're being a part of it.